We're right there in the game.
Yeah, we see it's going to be a handlock for Silhan.
With
and,
no giants at the moment.
and for Buksna, we have a druid.
Yeah, the druid
Could be token.
it doesn't have to be,
Golem.
at least
Could be
Harvest
mid-range.
Golem and the big game hunter in starting hand. They're like the best starting hand you want to have. There just has to be a silence, and then you're entirely happy with what you have against the handlock.
Yep. Also, kind of wants to have a wild growth, of course.
So for Silhan, we don't have any giants, any drakes, just a big game hunter. This is looking really good for Buksna. He's just going for Harvest, Yeti, Ancient of Lore, Argent Commander, those things. And he has a big game hunter if there is a giant coming. Just perfect.
Yeah, Silhan really needs to draw into a Twilight Drake.
Oh,
Well, he drew into a Mountain Giant. That's also okay.
he's happy about it.
Yeah.
He won't be happy about
So
it.
is Buksna.
Absolutely. After he saw that big game hunter, it's just going to throw him back so hard. Well, he can face his manipulator, at least the Yeti, on turn 5 if he wants to.
Yeah.
So,
That's at least something, I guess, but the big game hunter hurts.
no surprise that move came, and he has 812 damage next turn if he already wants to do it. Don't expect it to happen. Iron Beak Owl on the field. I think there might just be the Shadow Bolt
Yeah.
on the Game Hunter. What else could he do? Yeah, as I said, he could face his manip, the Yeti.
But then he could just trade Refuro ability and big game hunter.
Well, no, he might Soulfire the big Game Hunter, but that's like you're losing cool cards and you don't want to lose anything. He considers life tapping. Oh, another Soulfire.
He wants to drop low because he needs to play the Molten Giant to regain board control.
And this looks like just one of the matches where you lose with a handlock. I would have dropped my Selness, I think.
You will always drop your Selness, Mats.
Yeah, I will always drop my Selness, but it was actually good to drop him here. So there's 6 damage on the board, and he has another 4 and another swipe in hand. The taunted up Molten Giant.
That's risky.
Oh,
With turn 6 coming up.
if there's a Black Knight, that's going to be so devastating.
Fortunately for him, there isn't, but there was the potential.
Yeah, it could have gotten really, really sad in the end. He's going to play Argent Commander and just sacrifice it. I don't like the Argent Commander play. I prefer the Raz or the Selness swipe. A Selness Raz or Selness swipe play, I have to say. Since if you just go for the Argent Commander...
I think Selness swipe and clear the board.
Yeah, exactly. Since if you just play the Argent Commander, you trade in and the 2-3 just trades you for 2. So you don't want to die to the Sun Fury Protector. If you swipe here, you can at least... You have your Selness out for the next swipe.
I mean, he has double swipe. Like, maybe he wants to finish with a big swipe combo. Like double swipe for the last 8 damage.
Well, it's a possibility. I just dislike how it went here. I mean, now your 4-2 is just going to die. You can trade it if he wants to, or just Soulfire it away. And he even trade. Oh, the Earthen Ring Farseer goes. You really wanted to keep that Earthen Ring Farseer. And whoa, there's now 3-2 and a 4-4 on the board. Yeah. Well, now a power swipe is cool.
Now he has the Selness swipe.
Yeah. I agreed there. Everything else... If he plays anything big, like he taunts up his Druid of the Claw, he plays the Ancient of Lore, that might just get Siphon Sold. And like this, you can at least get a card if your Selness dies, and you clear the board. You got the Roar, another swipe. There, you get some options to win the game after that.
He's considering, like he's not quite sure if he should power swipe Silhan, since he saw that the other Earthen Ring Farseer gone, or if he should just like clear the entire board with his Harvest Machine.
I like the power swipe on Silhan, you would bring him down to 10. I like the clear also, since he needs to play 1 minion at least, and then taunt it up, and if he just has an Iron Beak Owl, for example, you're not... Well, if you taunt that up, yeah, good job. It's not gonna hurt your enemy a lot. He decides to clear the board completely.
Yeah.
Or It makes no
Well,
difference. I'm a friend of clearing the board completely, but
Yeah, me too.
there is no necessity. It's not necessary. There's a word to say, but I can't say it. Stupid German.
It's not mandatory.
It doesn't know how to say words. I would actually Iron Beak all these Selness away. I don't like the Cutthroat. Nice! Gets him out. Well, you get the Mountain Giant. Well, he cannot Iron Beak away the Selness.
He's losing next turn.
Yeah, with 9 HP, you're just gonna lose to the Charge plus Roar. Charge plus Roar. Yeah. Or just Swipe plus Roar. If Selness stays alive.
I think the only option to actually survive is Sunfury Protector and then Shadow Flame. Right?
Well, you could have also.
Now it's over.
And now it's over. Double roar even. Could have just won with roars, like double roar on your Selness.
That would have been enough.
It could be +8 damage. So GG for Buksna here. Just had a really good draw, and well, Silhan had an unfortunately sad draw. We saw.
Silhan pulls out a Miracle Rogue.
I like the Miracle Rogue a lot against the Druid. If the Druid is not getting his machinery running, like the Innervate Yeti, Innervate Ancient of Lore.
He has a nice hand, Silhan. It's okay. He would like to have a Deadly Poison as well, but apart from that, he's going second. Yeah, that's nice. It's okay.
I think if you play the version with Gnomish Inventors, that's actually good, since the Gnomish Inventors give you a turn 4 play, and you get a 2-4 versus his 2-4 or versus his 5-4, so you can trade better than without. Even a Zudrake, so double shift, cold blood, already coin Van Cleef if he wants to. I like the coin Van Cleef play a lot. You get here
it's
4-4. And your enemy would need to innervate Keeper if he wants to get rid of it. And waste his innervate. Or he just leaves it alive for a turn, but then he takes 4 damage.
Should leave it alive for 1 turn, I guess.
And the good thing is he's already at 1 armor. He can just go up to 2 armor, so that's just going to be 2 damage. I think it's not that devastating.
Yeah, I think he should just hero ability there.
And he's considering to silence it. He has 2 silences, is absolutely okay. Silence here, and then next turn just play your Keeper to kill it. And then you go for a Roar actually on turn 5, and you could already deal a lot of damage. That would be funny play.
I just think like with 2 Ancients of Lore on your hand and an Innovate, you want to rather keep it and play an Ancient of Lore turn 5.
It would just be perfect if Silhan... Oh, this is going to be good for Buksna, since he has the second Keeper of the Grove, as I said. Just kill the Van Cleef here now, and get your 2-4 and your 2-4 out, which is cool. I mean, if a Miracle Rogue has a problem, then killing 4 or 5 HP minions. You can kill 3 HP easy mode, always, with your weapon, or with Shiv and as like 7 agent. 4 HP always needs an Eviscerate. Or you need to get like at least spell damage.
Salnos, exactly. Blade Flurry, for example.
This looks good. Well, it ain't looking bad. Oh, he's considering next turn is going to be Deadly Poison, Blade Flurry, just to get rid of those. I don't know if I like that so much.
Wow. Draws into his Innovate.
Perfect for the Ancient of Lore. So 2 more cards, and he has a Roar in hand, plus an Argent Commander, which is super cool. We see the Azure Drake is ready to pop for Silhan. Wow, this match is okay, but it's not looking super good for
Weapon up, attack the Ancient. Like Deadly Poison, attack the Ancient, Blade Flurry.
Yeah,
that's the play.
That looks like a really good play to do.
Oh. Or, okay.
Or attack, preparation into Blade Flurry, or just wait a turn.
No. Don't wait a turn. Don't risk it.
Risk it, that would be 9 damage plus another 8. That would be 7 damage. That would already be like 17 damage. That would be like, what? How could this happen? So he gets rid of the board and follow up Argent Commander. How are you going to kill that now? You got a SI7 agent and the Shadow Step. So it would be possible to kill it. It would just
could have played
You could just weapon
He
up,
could've- he
play to conceal for nothing, and then SI7 agent.
Or just play conceal, SI7, break the divine shield, shadow stab him,
Yeah,
shadow stab it again,
sure.
lose your win conditions.
Oh, I don't like that conceal here at all.
It's down to 13.
Yeah, he's down to 13. That's the
He,
main
he
problem.
knows both innovates have been played though.
That's,
So there's no innovate force of nature raw combo to kill him off.
that's a relief. And Buksna is healing himself up. I mean, he's down to 14. He needs to care, especially with the concealed Azure Drake there. If he draws into a Leroy, that would be 16 damage. So he kind of needs to heal himself up now.
Yeah, he's struggling with the decision. Maybe thinking about playing Druid of the Claw as taunt as well, and hero ability up.
I think Druid of the Claw as a taunt would be okay.
It's more risky.
Yeah. I like the Ancient of Lore play here more. You're at 19, that's a good score actually. And then next turn you just kill his Azure Drake and you're happy.
Well,
with
effectively you're at 15.
effectively you're at 15, you're just counting on -4.
Yep.
Oh no, he goes for... no, he's not. Oh
He is.
yeah, he did. Oh, I thought he went back with it and brings his enemy down to 12. With a roar, he's so close into I'm gonna kill you. Well, that's nice. So we could see as...
It's not enough.
he wants to draw the cards, but in theory you have to play Backstab SI7 agent.
Shadow
to-
stab, SI7.
Yeah, to get rid of... Oh, there's...
Oh man.
You wanted to have the Fan of Knives in theory earlier, so you could have backstabbed Fan of Knife, and then the board would be empty. He could actually consider Shadow Stepping his Auctioneer for another card. And maybe that's the magic card he needs to get rid of the bear. That's
No,
no
but
magic
isn't.
card to get rid of the bear. Well, the Loot Hoarder is okay. You can just drop it to draw another card. He could be dead also, so we get a roar. And top deck... Yeti. How much damage is that with a roar? +4, only +5. So we can deal 9 damage. Well, that's not a lot. He's just gonna heal himself up
Leroy
again.
Shadow Step, Leroy would kill him with a cold blood or eviscerate. I was thinking about healing up. I think that is the right play here.
If you heal up, you should kill the Loot Hoarder. It's sad that you have to, but that it would be the safest play in the end.
Yeah, because you can't kill him this turn, and
Yeah, so
you have lethal next turn.
as I said, if there's Leroy Shadow Step, Leroy plus a Cold Blood, that's just going to be 16, 18 damage. Well, it would be enough. Well, it would be safe. So he has the
Well, I would've-
Auctioneer is cool. I would actually go for the Salness. Oh, Eviscerate, perfect. So good job he didn't go for the Salness. I was considering
And
to
here's a
just
Leroy.
add a Leroy. So he killed everything. Silhan coming back from this. There's a Leroy plus Cold Blood. Just
If the
draw.
auctioneer, well, the auctioneer will die, but it's close to lethal. I mean, he has 10 damage.
You know, he needs to play double Raz or at least one Raz hero ability, but before you do that, you're just gonna go for double Raz.
Yeah, of course.
And the only follow-up he has is a Yeti here. Oh, Yeti plus Swipe for your next turn. Yeti plus Roar. Yeah, if the Yeti stays alive, it's gonna be annoying.
Wait. What about Roar hero ability and attack him? Then he
Roar.
could swipe hero ability next turn and win.
I see what you do there.
And you also get one more armor, so you're on 21.
And the only annoying thing is, if there is a big game hunter...
What?
Big game hunter, I was totally lost. Well, if there's something to clear, or an Earthen Ring Farseer,
The only thing he could survive with then is Earthen Ring Farseer.
well, he didn't get one. So your move in the end, oh, there's an Earthen Ring Farseer, but he's too
Not
late.
enough mana.
Yeah, he would have gotten the Earthen Ring too late. So you're
Yeah.
right. The play you could have done would just be weapon up or no weapon up, Savage Roar up, do the 3 damage, and next turn do the 6 damage, and the 5 damage. I like that a lot. Well, now we got a Zudrake Power Swipe. Is he gonna come back from this? He doesn't need to a Zudrake Power Swipe. Draw a card first.
Brings him down to 7.
Well, I would play just my Zudrake and swipe. I mean, you could go for a card draw with White Growths, but why? You're doing 2 damage additionally in his face, and you would just win with the Force of Nature. Or go Yeti, swipe, and use your hero ability once to go up to 21. And 21 is like over 20, so he cannot Leroy, Shadow Step Leroy, double Cold Blood, 20 damage. Oh, Timo, everything broke.
You killed it! God
No,
damn it.
I didn't kill it.
Guys, I'm telling you what's happening. He's playing the Zudrake, going for the swipe on the Auctioneer, so Silhan is at 6 HP. We can just show my screen, Timo. And yeah, Silhan is considering 10 cards on his hand. We know he has Leroy, we know he has Cold Blood.
I'm gonna try to get there again. We're not entirely sure what happened.
Oh, there we're basically at your base
We're
again.
basically at your swipe, killing everything.
Yeah, there we go. And it kills your file. So, unfortunately, we will have to end the game with only one perspective, that being it from Buksna.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix it, but as you say, we're going to cast from Buksna's perspective of view now, and well, we hope that file won't die either.
It's fine. So, yeah, Buksna played a Fan of Knives, drew 2 cards, and yeah, he drew into another Earthen Ring Farseer, so he's up to 12. That means it's not enough to go for Savage Roar. And he goes for Wild Growth, draws the card. What does he get? Another Harvest going to a Harvest. Well, that is 10 damage next turn. If he goes for Savage Roar, or at least 10 damage. But he might consider just trading the Izudrake. Yeah, that's what he does. He wants to reduce the damage as much as possible. Now Thalnus or Hero Ability. Yeah, he goes for Hero Ability, which is way safer since he gets 1 more armor.
And I think we got everything fixed now. Yeah, it looks like it works.
Yep.
And we got Silhan's perspective of view just perfectly for his turn here. And well, do we see he has Leroy, Shadow Stab, Leroy plus the Cold Blood. So there is 12, 16 damage. 19, 21 damage with the SI7 agent. Is there enough mana for it? It will be 4, 6, 7. Yet there's exactly enough mana to go for Leroy, Shadow Step Leroy, Cold Blood, and the SI7 agent.
That's painful.
I think now he wishes he did your move, like the Savage Roar and then Swipe Roar after it.
You know, you never know. Like, I can understand his move as well, but mine was risky, because if Silhan had the Earthen Ring Farseers in that turn, he would have lost all the control of the board. So, yeah, you would have won with the move I suggested, but...
So the in-your-face Rush Paladin, and there's already a lot of Rush in Buksna's hand. He had a Leroy, Cold Light, and Abuser Sergeant.
Has a lot of damage.
What we got for Silhan? So a Shiv. Shiv is cool.
Shiv is good, but...
SI7 is better.
SI7 is also great. The Cold Blood is...
The Cold Blood is not so cool, but you absolutely want to have the SI7 early on against anything that is Rush.
But does he know what he's up against? Could be a mid-range control Paladin as well.
And there's like 2 options, as you say. There can be some kind of mid-range control, late-game Paladin with 1 Tyrion. Well, in the Shakadin, there's 1 Tyrion also. But as soon as you see that minion now, like, okay, Wolf Rider, GG. We know what's going on here. The big question for me is, would you go for Preparation Shiv? Would you just go for Shiv? Would you just attack the minion? I wouldn't attack the minion.
No, I wouldn't attack. I would shift.
Yeah. The SI7 agent is cool to play, but, well, you're not getting that one off now. For Buksna, we got these Avenging Wrath, which can kill and conceal the Auctioneer. Well, there's the True Silver Champion. Cold Light Oracle is good for bows.
Oh, so much damage on the hand of Buksna already.
If we just count Buksna's hand, I mean, there's double Avenging Wrath at 16 damage, 2 swings from the True Silver Champion, 24. It's like so much damage.
Consecration, Hammer of Wrath, that's 29 damage.
It's just madness. And how are you going to clear the Cold Light Oracle now? You could clear it with Weapon Up and Deadly Poison, or just play your Loot Hoarder.
Well, Loot Hoarder wouldn't clear it.
Well, Loot Hoarder would at least be on the board and maybe clear it if it ain't getting killed. The annoying thing is, as we see for Buksna, he has double Abusive Sergeant, so if you play, you can just deal 6 damage next turn.
Ouch.
And you're gonna be extremely sad about that happening. Is he going for it? I mean, there could be just the double. Now he can actually deal 8 damage in this turn if he wants to. Just double Abusive plus the Bluegill. Go crazy.
Would you go double Abusive?
Could also just concentrate and go for the phase. Look at all his spells. He has a charger plus double Abusive, so he doesn't need to use it now. He can just go the 2 damage this way, then 8 damage with his True Silver Champion. And as we said, there are 2 Avenging Wraths, so if he just slow rolls this game, he can win.
So what's the play you would suggest?
For
Just
Silhan?
Chiv SI7?
Yeah, Chiv SI7 seems to be
What?
here.
He leaves minions on the board?
Oh no, he doesn't.
Oh.
He goes for Prep and Shave.
Okay, that's fair enough.
He draws a card, but I don't like the Prep waste here, in my opinion, since if you redraw an Auctioneer now, you wish you would have your preparations for the Fan of Nice, for the shifts, to even draw more cards. It's okay though. I think the SI7 agent would have been equally okay. Well, now he can play it again if he wants against the Leper Gnome. Now what are we gonna do? So there's another preparation.
Plays an Earthen Ring.
And SI7. This is a really cool move. You got 2 3/3s out, which are better than anything with 2 HP.
The real question is, Consec or no Consec?
You mean Avenging Wrath?
Avenging Wrath, yeah, not Consec.
You could also hem off Wrath and play just attack with his weapon, for example, or just, yeah.
And Bluegill? Or would you keep... Nah, I would keep the Bluegill for the Abusive Sergeant combo.
I think there's more than one charger in his deck.
Yeah, he has at least another Wolf Rider. Oh, well, maybe. No, he doesn't.
Avenging Wrath would have been way too risky. If it goes bad for you, you're not going to clear as much as you would like to. So I think it's better to clear one definitely and then clear the other one with your weapon. Then go for maybe a lucky Avenging Wrath, which kills bows or brings bows extremely low. Yeah, in the end, you end up like with 2 minions that are on 3 HP. That's like 6 in total. You need a deal. In the end, you end up with 4 damage in the face and 4 damage on the minions, and then you got 2 3/1s against you. So you can't fend off knives. Oh, there's the Auctioneer. Nice. Would you double Cold now?
What? No.
There's a mana for it. If you do it now or later, it makes no difference.
Well,
you need to get rid of hand cards.
True. You do? Maybe 1.
I would just double. There's no need to not. The thing is, yes, you want to do it in 1 turn with Leroy, but now he's down to 16. If you redraw Leroy, you got Leroy, Shadow Stab Leroy, Eviscerate, 16 damage.
I think it was the correct turn to get rid of hand cards in hindsight, but not necessarily to just drop him down, but because you want to reduce the risk of getting Divine Favored.
Well, you could still Divine Favor, but at least it's not so OP anymore.
It's 2 cards less.
No. Or is it Rick Farsia dies? No, Silhan. No. We got the 1 Abusive Sergeant with no impact. Maybe on the board. No, he decides to not go for anything. And now we have for Silhan the Auctioneer Preparation, Fan of Knives, Deadly Poison, Eviscerate. So this is like the spell rotation he can do. Or just Eviscerate the face. Go for
cleave.
I would consider going for the weapon since he's down on 12. Wow. Now he's gonna go down on 9. You got your Blade Flurry.
Down to 6.
If he Blade Flurries in this turn, you could just wait for it 1 turn. He has Leroy, Shadow Stab, Leroy, Blade Flurry. That's 15 damage. And he doesn't need to Blade Flurry. He just makes Buksna clear his 1 Auctioneer. So, and then he wins next turn with Leroy, Shadow Stab, Leroy. Is there any way Buksna can get out of this?
Nope.
Can he deal 14 damage in 1 turn? If he redraws, so we got... He could have dealt 10 damage, which is actually crazy with his double abusive and bluegill, but in the end, that's just not enough. And this is going to be GG for Silhan. It's going to be 2-1 against Buksna. Nice comeback for eSuba.
And Miracle Rogue does it once again.
And this is how we roll here. Good old miracles. He can even deal 16, 19 damage now with the Eviscerate.
And as soon as Leroy drops, Buksna types GG well played.
And as I said, you don't even need to count or wait for the end of the game.